Hello and welcome back to another Instagram Live and Artist Stories. I'm Tara Wahab, founder of Louder Society. Louder Society is a nonprofit organization that enhances health through art and creativity. We've been operating in the city of Calgary for about 5 years now, and throughout this time we have provided several different public art projects, programs, and events. And we also do have 2 educational YouTube channels. One of them is called 1001 Nights, which is in Persian, and that's mainly because the Persian community has been very supportive of our work. And the other one is under the name of Louder Society, where all of these artist stories and all our previous work has been documented. So we hope that you do subscribe to our YouTube channels and follow us here on Instagram and our other social media pages. We are also on Facebook too. So today we have another amazing artist that I'm very excited to get to know more and introduce to you. Fredy Rivas is his name. I'm hoping that he will be joining us soon, and so we can start our conversation here. All right, I'm just waiting for him here. Hello. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining us. Okay. I also wanted to thank everyone who has been following us so far, either here on Instagram or on YouTube. Your support is very, very appreciated, and I'm really excited about this community that we are creating, that is global. We have been introducing artists from all around the world, which is really exciting for myself. All right, I'm hoping that you can connect without any difficulties. Awesome. Here you are.
Finally, I could.
You made it well.
Yeah, I made it. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fine. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Oh, thank you for accepting. I'm really excited to learn more about you and about your work. So I guess without any further ado, I'm going to start our conversation here. Please introduce yourself. Tell us what is your background, where were you born, and what kind of art do you make?
Okay, I was born in Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. I have been living here in Canada since I forget, 10 years ago. I was living in Montreal for 5 years. I started there with my grew up as an artist. I was studying in Colombia. I had a bachelor degree in art. I teach in art and technology in my country. In Quebec, I working as a designer, architecture designer with 3D. When I changed my place, I would like to learn more to talk English. I don't speak very well English yet, but I try. And that's for the reason I changed for Calgary. I come into Calgary. I working as a teacher in French immersive school, in the Spanish immersive school also. So yeah, this is a little bit about me and my background.
Cool. So you speak very good French, I assume then?
My French is better than my English, yeah.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
So you would say that English is your third language then?
Third language, yeah. I speak Spanish, French, and a little bit English.
Hello, you're doing great.
No, it's not ready yet.
Awesome. So, you know, in the poster, I have put multidisciplinary artist as your title, and that's what I found on your website. So, can you tell me more about, you know, why and how did you start making art?
Okay, yeah, I am a multidisciplinary artist. I started when I was child, when I in kindergarten, with dancing with the cultural folklore dancing in my country. After that, in middle school, I made acting.
Nice.
In high school, I started to play bass guitar. I had
Nice.
a band, blues and rock there. When I started the real to be more focused in my art, when I fall in love, in this moment my creative is opening, and I start to be creator, for make some special things. And this moment I I started to be more creative, more artist, more focused in my. Also, when I was in my high school, I study technical design. I draw in a table in my hand, and this helped me to be more creative. In this moment, I study technically in architecture. That's for the reason I with this mix with my studies in as a bachelor in art and architecture also. My focus my focus is in the public art permanent and in my performance arts, no acting. I am acting also so for some uh, company of theater here in Calgary in Spanish. Um, yeah, my focus is in this area. My bigger installations. I like the bigger installation, the public art installation. In Quebec, I I win a grant for my one piece in the city of Granby in Quebec, and I had I will show you later some pic about that this piece I have as a public art
Nice. So,
permanent.
I have a couple of questions now that you mentioned some of your work. First of all, the public art, and the other one is the performance art. Can you please explain a little bit more, what public art definition was back home for you? And then also, for our viewers, can you please explain what is the difference between the performance art and performing?
Uh-huh. Whew. Okay, I wait.
Tough questions, huh?
For me, the public art permanent is I made a sculpture in metal. I like the metal, iron, steam. I will show you some pic that I made in Quebec. Oh no, it's closed. I closing this. Okay, let me. I started in Quebec from this kind of piece. I made some piece in my country, but it's not that big in my country because the money, the grants is not too much, and it's not easy to be an artist in my country. You must to be had money for that. There are not too much in this at this point, at this time. In this moment, it's different. There are more money in the country, in Colombia, but I started to this bigger dream, and I can do it in Quebec. Yeah. Let me. I don't know. I close it. Okay. Okay. No, I closed it. I didn't find it. Yeah. The difference in between the performance, performing is for play, for theater, for made one character, maybe something about the I don't know. Songwriter special, and I made a character special, and I studied before. The performing artist may some special thing about you, like is for yourself. You try to be open with the person in the understand. You can do it in the street. You can make some try to be at the moment. What happened in this moment? It's nothing. It's nothing prepared before. You maybe you can writing what you want to look. I would like to mention it. For example, for me, the vision of the migration. But I had some contact with a person. Maybe this person can change in this moment at this time. What happened in this moment? Maybe he want to touch me, or he want to put something in my, and in this moment I had connection with this person face to face. With the theory, it's more I am here, you are the spectator, the crowd, and that's it. I realized all my time, my character. That's it. I finish and I start again. But this performance is one time. All the time is different. Yeah, I like this moment. Is more. It's very creative in the at the time. You be creative in this instant in this moment.
So being creative spontaneously, in a sense.
Yeah, exactly.
So how many of those kinds of works have you done of these performance arts that you said? You mentioned about street art. Like, do you consider that actually as a public art too, if you're doing something in the street?
Yeah, I had 3 performances already. I will change here. Change. I have, that's my web page.
Yeah, we see it. Nice.
I made this one. I don't know if maybe we can show you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I asked for some all the neighborhood for give me the umbrella. Okay, you can see.
Okay. So you're borrowing people's umbrellas?
Exactly.
Okay.
This is all performance.
Okay.
This is my first performance I made.
Oh.
The people bring the umbrellas. The people want to help me. It's more like some noise with the government people, because the street is there are I don't know what is in English, a bigger hole in the street.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and for that reason I started to make this performance. Last year I made this performance. The name is James Home from Home, here in Calgary. He's about the immigration people, and I will make some exchange. This is a big with the people.
So these are people from different cultures?
Yeah, different countries here in Calgary.
Nice.
It's like a division of the people coming here as a resident permanent, as a immigrant. It's just a little dialogue between the experience of Latin American artists behind the past of the new social context with their own traditional incorporation elements such as water, environment. The performance will also involving in the audience stimulation of their perception and institutional through the body language. Yeah, this is the last year I made as a performance.
Where was that in Calgary?
Yeah,
Is it in downtown?
yeah, in Calgary. It was in Calgary. It was for, I don't remember. Oh yeah, she's thanks for the downtown Calgary. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I made he
Okay.
made a grant from this corporation for my performance.
Oh.
Yeah, for my piece that I made in Quebec. I want to show you. Okay. When I start to make some public art piece, I starting to visit the place, and I start to make some model
Okay.
for that. I made this model. I will show you. I made this model.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is this made of?
This is plaster.
Plaster. Okay.
Yeah. This is the model, and I made this model also on computer. I take some pic. I take some pic. I also made the model in 3D Max.
Okay.
For,
And then are you enlarging these? Are you making the larger pieces of these models, or they're just
no, it's a shell. This model is in 3D. I made some a little pic, realistic pic for show all the jury how his look of the place.
Okay.
This is the before I send the my application.
Oh, lighting makes a huge difference, eh?
Yeah, yeah, this is very huge, and I will show you the process if I find it. Because I don't know why this closed, and I opened last night everything, and this moment is what happened with me? No. I think I got it. No, I don't have it.
Maybe we'll get back to it later.
Say yeah, I don't know.
It's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Give me my question because I forget your question.
Yeah, I have lots of questions from you. So as you mentioned that you started to practice your art from childhood. Well, what age was it? Do you remember? Is it just in school or?
It was in kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Huh.
Yeah. I made some dancing folklore music Colombian
Nice.
there. And also my grandfather bring me for the long travel in Colombia. In any meeting with his friends, he put me on the table to dancing, and all the time I dancing in front of his friends.
Okay.
When I was child, I saw child all the time. I don't speak very well Spanish also, and I saw child. I saw quiet all the time. But when I started to dancing, I can feel comfortable with myself. In this moment, I starting. I like freedom in this moment for me, and I enjoy this moment. But when I was outside of this place, I saw so shy, so not comfortable for me. That's for the reason I think I started. But the real when I just a real art when I was fall in love.
Wow. So, are you a good dancer still?
I try because it's a long time ago. Here in Calgary, I dancing with a company of dancing, folklore dancing. The name is Así es Colombia.
Okay.
But right now, I am so more gross. But I try to dance since I made something with the community, Colombian community.
Great, great. All right, Freddie. My organization, Louder Society, is focusing on the health benefits that practicing art can have for individuals. Do you believe that your art practice had any health benefits for you?
That I mentioned it with when I was child, yeah, of course, my mind is wide open. As an immigrant, it's hard to be alone, to feel alone.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you try to speak in English, it's not the same feeling that you speak your own language. If you come in with Arabic, it's not the same feeling when you speak your mother language. For me to be alone with my art is to be creative, to be powerful. I don't feel the COVID insulation because all the time I was here in my studio, be creator. Um, and I want to help other artists who speak Spanish. I found the Spanic Art is for help the immigrants to don't be alone, to be we help. And yeah, I create the Spanic Art for the reason, because when I started here, I don't find any person. What is my way to be an artist? Who can I apply for grants? Who can I make exhibition? And I changed this for funding this society, this corporation for Spanic art.
That's great. So,
Yeah.
how long has it been that you have founded Spanic Arts?
We founded 2 years ago.
2 years. Great.
2 years ago, 2018 December. We started with a performing. This is the theater for children. We started for this. Yeah.
So, what kind of activities are you offering through this organization of yours?
We would like to help the artist to developing the professional as an artist here in Canada. Maybe you are a professional artist in your country, but here the way is a little different.
Yes.
No as a technical, just to be incorporation in the society of artists here. We help the people to who you can do a resume, biography, testament. What do you need to be an artist? You need a page web. You need social media, professional picture and professional video, and develop this professional art as an artist. Also, we made a workshop for different technicals, watercolors, photography, video. We're looking also the place for make exhibition to be a powerful thing as immigration. The people who speak Spanish, no, also is focused for the Latin people, Hispanic. Even if you come with Arabic, if you have some relation with the Spanish, maybe you can speak some. You are interested in the Spanish culture. You are welcome. Welcome also. It's very very open. It's not closed just for Latino or Hispano. No, it's for everybody who want to be part of the artists in the community.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. Wow, you have accomplished a lot in this short amount of time. Congratulations. That's very nice
Yeah,
to
I want to be my mind busy.
hear.
And as an immigrant, it's necessary to be busy all the time in what is your passion. I can I can talk about the art if I don't make anything about that. I need to be open. I need to be into the different kind of art, uh, visual art, dancing, music, um, performing, performing arts, installation. I need to be this background in my life. That's for the reason I work all the time in different kind of honor.
That's really interesting because I'm slightly like that too, and I think this is often being criticized a lot. Like artists who are doing different things and not focus on, let's say, just painting or just sculpture. The nowadays we are being criticized a lot about, like, no, you should be concentrating on only on this, or
Mm-hmm.
like having a specific body of work. But I want to know how is this for you? Is this the theme? Is this the idea that you want to represent through your art? Is that giving you the direction of whether to show it through a performance or dance or a 3D model, or is it the thought of the model itself or the work itself that comes into your mind that you think, okay, this is just going to be a sculptural form, whereas it could be in a performance. How does it work for you?
For me, I had an idea, um, but I think what is the best place or the way or the material, and I can explain my idea.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes the video works for explanation that I want to show. Sometimes it's just the photography.
Okay.
Sometimes it's necessary to be contact with the other person, and that's for the reason I I work with performance.
Mm.
It's all the time. It's different. It's like a musician. You are a musician, but sometimes you feel your sound like a rock,
Okay.
or you feel like your sound like salsa maybe, because it's the most dancing power, and you change the media for me change. Um, it depends on my idea. That's for the reason I'm multidisciplinary. I can just paint. I can do it. It's, for me, it's boring to be made the same thing
Over.
all the time. That's for the reason I change. And to be a founder of uh, uh, these Spanic Arts, I need to learning more about the more kind of art. Oh, me trabé.
So in your Spanic Arts, the community that you have created, I assume you have artists from all different disciplines. That you have dancers, you have visual artists, you have, is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. With community Hispanic people, I was my tutor as a director, as an actor. I dancing for folklore, uh, Colombian folklore. I was last year also we made a sculpture with the community of Colombia
Nice.
with almost 35 people with me to help me to make this sculpture for the community Colombia. It was amazing. All the people. I made the design. I made the sculpture with another artist collaboration, Oscar Rios. And after that, all the people want to be like a mural, and all the people put the painting with me. Yeah, which we made many things with the immigration, with the community, Hispanic community.
Nice. So This would be an interesting question to ask now. Um, do you
Go
know
ahead,
what?
go ahead.
Yeah. Now that you're, things change for you all the time, your ideas change all the time, but would you say if there is a specific theme in your art, and if there is, how many pieces so far have you made? Do you even count your artworks?
Yeah. How many pieces? I have this piece of art in the I will show you the pic. Oh no, actually I haven't this piece in my in my white page. If it work. Today doesn't work in my computer. I don't know, maybe it's the what happened?
Don't worry, you'll find it.
Wow. It's really okay. I don't know what happened with my computer today.
Here's a performance art for you.
Let me tell you something. I made this last year.
Okay.
I made the models, also
Mhm.
the bigger space. I made this model also for other space, public art.
Mhm.
I like my 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 art is focusing in the ethnography on the behind the uh, for the human being
Okay.
uh, as the behaviors of the people. I made this last year.
Nice.
Uh,
Very nice.
Traditional sculpture, Catholic, but I would like to change this dialogue, this what happened in the festival of the Santi in my country. Um, I had a little bit here also. I will. And I like the transforming object. This is a barrel beer. I put the holy water inside.
Uh-huh.
This is
Oh,
a,
nice. This is interesting.
yeah. It's all around the Colombian culture in the um, how the people behave in the festival of Catholic festival, and he maybe change this behavior to disconnect to the people, change the dialogue. Maybe everything is starting to be to the religion things, but
Yeah.
at the end, this change for me different thing. Maybe he's they play soccer. Maybe he take beer. At the end, everybody is high, and this the real thing change. The
Okay.
religions change for other habits for the people, and that's for the reason I chose this kind of piece. I changed this dialogue with the people.
Perspective, yeah. It's really interesting.
Yeah. Last year, as this question for me, the human being, the behavior. Last year, I started to make some project with the first step for looking at uh, cultural things
Yeah.
in the different towns in Calgary. I started a travel by drive in my car. I started to the I will show you to the border USA from here.
Okay.
Yeah, I started in Calgary. What is Calgary? Calgary, where are you? Calgary is here.
Yeah.
I coming off until Grand Prix,
Okay.
and I visited 10 towns.
Okay.
Yeah. Until the board, until Creston is the board in USA. I try to find the object the people feel like a culture. I try to find the thing in the street, find the poem, find the histories of the people, maybe poems, the people writing, the people tell me the history. I find some kind of objects for these people.
You collected.
And I collect these things.
Nice.
First River. Yeah, I found this in the street. Altabasca. I find the people want to help me to find this object. I found this in the garage shelf. On the all a musician. Yeah. On my class, Tabasca. And this moment, I finished this in March of this year to find these different objects around the Calgary. The name that this project is Highway 2 because it's all the time the neighborhood of the Highway 2. Yeah.
How long did it take you to do this whole round?
Around 7 months.
7 months?
Yeah, 7 months. It's not all the time in the on the way.
Okay.
I just stay on the. I arrive to the town.
Okay.
I relax. I starting to feel the town is starting to call me to tell me what do you want. I travel with my writer. He accompanied me to writing everything about that. We made my computer can't show me anything, and I want to share everything, but I don't know why my computer doesn't work yet. Okay, I made something. Yeah, I coming in the town. I starting to listen the town. It's interesting. One day I remember I started to come in slowly when the car. He tell me, okay, where I can start in what can I do? I say I don't know really. We need to be quiet and listen the town. We starting. I feel in some house I saw the bigger like a satellite. I don't know what is the name. A bigger stuff in this house, and I feel I need to be coming in this house. Just I enter in the house, but okay, no, I don't allow to be inside, and I started to come in. Also, somebody coming from the house. Hey, what are you doing here? And I tell him, no, really, I'm looking for some cultural things. And just for me, it's interesting this place. And he tell me, you are in the real on the good place. Come on with me. When he invited me in his house, there are many things in his house. His wife is artist, and she started to show me all the art he haven't made for 40 years ago. I take the picture. He told me about the history in his town. he told me about he having another old house and all store in the town, and I go to the old store there. In this moment, I find another person. He told me, "Okay, you can do it. This place is very nice. You can do it there." That's what is the connection. Is the town tell me all the time. I like this performing.
Okay.
It's interactive. It's in Ateran.
Right.
I really like to make this kind of performance, and this moment I focus it to make a second step. He's create the piece, writing the project for get grants to make this piece. I had many things in my mind. I hope my computer work for show. Everything.
You find connections between things.
Yeah. I want to make another contest to the audience.
Okay.
Give the voice these things, these objects.
Nice.
I think my computer is not working.
Is it working now or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. This is my piece, my public piece I made in Grammy in Quebec.
Nice.
The name is Étendu de rêve. That means like extension dreams. This is a curtain steel programmed with LED light. To this, I propose the dialogue between the sculpture light and the public architectural space in the city of the Granby, Quebec.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the piece. The light is coming into this outside.
Beautiful.
That's my piece.
Nice. Yeah, the lighting makes a huge difference on the sculpture.
It's more highlight like me.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, he changed the color.
Yeah.
Of the night. Yeah, this is a real beautiful space on the main street on the town.
Is it still available there?
Yeah, it's permanent. It's a public. It's permanent. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So permanent.
So, Fredy, tell me, what is your perspective on art and creativity in general?
Again.
What is your perspective on art and creativity in general?
For me, it's necessary to be creative. When I was teaching, in this moment, when I say when I was, because 3 months ago I really teaching the art. But in my workshop, I want to teach to be creative. All the people have some creation in himself. Even if you are a mathematic, physics, if you are an accountant, you are creative. And I want to develop this creative for the people, for the children. Start to something. Start to the piece of paper blanche and get a pencil, starting for anything. When you are focusing in this time, take your time. Just do it, just creating all the time. I feel is the most important thing is is be creative all the time.
Being creative all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Anything, or maybe you have an idea, don't writing this small idea. Maybe for some people it's a stupid idea, but if you can grow up this idea, that's a bigger dream. And don't be afraid to be creative. Doesn't matter if just you like this thing. If you think it's work, it's I think so. For me, work.
Nice. No, you said it beautifully. Don't be afraid to be creative, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
More question. I forget.
All right. Yeah, well, I thought that you found something you wanted to show.
You need to tell me because I need to focus. I am an artist.
Yeah.
I had many things in my idea, but when I focus in something, I focus in something.
Well, you weren't on your computer. I thought maybe you want to show us something else, but I have more questions.
It's frustrating because last night I go to bed 3 a.m. and I prepared every kind of the picture I want to show you. And this moment my computer is okay, but it's a performance moment.
You have to go with the spontaneity of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate all the preparation that you have done for this talk. Okay, I have more questions from you, though. So, what are your recommendations for those people who want to start making art?
I mentioned it that I started. For any kind of idea, you can start. You want to dancing, start to dancing. Okay. Get to the first step. You want to make a musician, start to play something. Maybe you can feel comfortable with the guitar. You can change with the drum. Just start. What do you want to do? Don't. Oh, I don't have too much money. I don't have the tools for that. You are creative. You can starting to be a drummer with, I don't know, with the table, with the paper. You sell. For this,
very affordable.
You can design on the wall. I don't know. Just go to the first step. Don't be afraid. Doesn't matter if your idea is crazy. Okay. Maybe this is the best ideas when you are crazy. Your idea. When I made this kind of religious project, I am Catholic, and I am a little afraid with the people who is Catholic because I don't want to be. I want to respectful my family, my people, and just I try to be honest with me. What I think, what is my feeling about that? What is my things about the people who is around this kind of festival, religious festival? He's changed the main, and yeah, just be honest with your. Don't change for maybe he's no contemporary, or maybe he's no the people love, all the people love. If it for you it's okay, if you are honest with your job, with your kind of art, is you don't need any kind of
approvals
for the other people.
So even if you make something that other people don't like, it still keep making.
Yeah, exactly. Don't stop making. Keep going.
All right. Nice.
You need maybe for this way you can talk with somebody, you can save somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And if you save one person, just yourself, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautifully said. Yeah. I'm just making some notes from your words. All right. Here's my next question. So, who are you most inspired by for yourself and your art? Who encouraged you the most in your art journey so far?
Oof, I had a lot of artists who maybe I saw his project, who bigger is as a person, who is the bigger as an artist, and I to try to make something bigger also for myself. I had some inspiration in Maria Abramovic as a performance. I had Louis Bourgeois. I love the bigger sculpture. And I mentioned it, my focus is in this. Here in Calgary is not too easy to make a public art sculpture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very close for the artist. I hope sometime I can do it. I Wei is a Chinese artist. I love his he made many things the same word art, the multi-copy.
Yeah.
I like this multi-copy. That's for the reason I made my battles. This is just 10. I made 100 pieces of this.
You make or you want to make 100?
No, I made.
You made them up.
Yeah, this is I have three studio.
Okay.
This is like a gallery studio, and I had other for with tools, and I have other for put this piece safe in this area. Just it's a little part I made. Also, I had inspiration to the thing Breton. The I love Cristo. You know Cristo?
Yeah, he
Made
covered
a huge
building.
cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. I don't make something similar to him because I say the people that say, oh, you made the same, but I would like to make something kind of or bigger stuff. I like the bigger stuff. As a technical in architecture, all the time I made the mechanic design to fix it. This kind of bigger structure, the metal, and I maybe I had something here. Why? My computer don't like me today.
As soon as we finish this talk, your computer starts working just fine.
Okay, I will continue with the question.
All right. Okay.
From the artist, from my Colombian culture, the Colombian artist, I had some. I liked Omar Rayo. He made a sculpture in a bigger sculpture in Latin or steel. Alejandro Obregon, the painter. I love this painting from him. Maria Elvira Escañón is another contemporary artist I love. The same for Doris Salcedo. Doris Salcedo made some installation art, public art also. He talked about the violence in my country. The people having violence for the guerrilla, the military situation, and he made a bigger thought. I love this kind of Nadino Spina, other contemporary artist. This is from my country. Like for Fallon, his power in the art more close to me, and I listen all the time. Enrique Bumburi, when I create something, I love this job, his work a lot. From Quebec, I know some artists who inspired me also, and he helped me to grow up as an artist in Canada, who is Patrick Beaulieu. I like the performance of Victoria Stanton. He's a performer in Quebec. He was here in Calgary 3 years ago, maybe, in the festival, the Nuit Blanche, a performance. Yeah. Now, here in Calgary, I found one artist that when I know many artists in Calgary, in Alberta, is so important. But when I saw his powerful woman who worked in this moment, I don't know how many years she haven't, but work with blending with the metal. Katie.
Yeah.
Okay. When I saw his work in the Scare gallery, so yeah, she looking at a future because this sculpture she made this in 1973, something like that. I don't worry in this moment. When I saw that, I saw future. It's in the moment, but now she made so long years ago. Yeah, this is my little list of the artists that I take some of kind of inspiration for me.
Awesome. That was a great list of people, actually.
I made many things. I take many people for me.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think I'm like that too. I get inspiration from places, from people, from even a sound that I hear. It all combines together eventually when you make something. Sometimes you're even doing it unconsciously. You might not be you might not be planning it that way, but it's coming out that way because you have been affected by so many different things around you. Even just listening to news. I think the news has the best and most inspiration in all of our works because we are so connected to what is happening, and we, as artists, we are trying to remain in our own bubble, and we are isolated anyway because we are concentrating on our own creative work. But regardless, we are being inspired by everything else that is happening around us. So it's almost hard to avoid it at all. All right, so here's my next question to you. If you could change anything about yourself, what would you change?
My ex-wife. No.
Well, I guess if
physical or the feeling.
Feeling maybe, yeah, feelings, or your behaviors, your attitudes, anything about your life.
I am not perfect. I am human being, but maybe through the art, I be comfortable with me in this moment. Maybe years ago, maybe I feel my neck is no good. I don't know. I would like to change, make some surgery, or why I feel something about this person. I feel no, but at this moment, I feel comfortable with me myself. I love myself, even if I have some strange situation.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready? We have 10 seconds left. I just wanted to take time to thank you so much for joining me and accepting my invitation.